And Kane, we'll start with you. What should audiences expect from the new season?
There's hopefully less drama and more of like, mending relationships, and just having a good time. We want something really lighthearted this season, so we went for something really lighthearted. So I'm really happy to even like help Kelly find possibly, a one night stand. I was gonna say love her for life, but possibly a one night stand in Mexico. So we'll probably see that. For Kim, I'm always, I'm a fan, so I'm always like, I stand for Kim Lee, so I'm excited for Kim.
Thank you.
And she's, I think on the show, as you see, she brought on Louis Tan, which is like amazing. So I can't wait to have you guys have babies. For you guys to have babies.
That was fast.
You're just going there today.
I don't know, jet lag.
He has no filter today.
No filter, jet lag has no filter.
And on the topic of Kim, it was definitely exciting to see many of your stories play out this season. What should fan of yours be excited to see about your journey in the new season?
I guess a lot of fans been asking me, like, are you still with Kevin? I hope you guys are still together. And I was like, well, first off, we were never together. You guys are definitely going to see a lot of more cameos, and I would say more drama, unfortunately. But for me, I'm trying to heal. I'm still healing, and we're just gonna have to see.
Absolutely. And Kelly, you've definitely come a long way since the beginning of the show. How would you say you've grown since season 1?
Where do I even start? I feel like I'm a totally different person in a sense. This season was really about I'm finally me again, in a sense, where I think season 1, the audience were able to see that I went through a very hard time. And season 2, I spent a lot of time to recover and just spend time by myself and really get to know myself. Because it was just surprising, I've lived with myself for 30 plus years, but I didn't really know myself. So this season, I think, able to find that funner side of me and just finding my voice again. And then, obviously, I needed King's help to push me out today because I'm pretty shy, and if it was me, I might just be single for the rest of my life. But thanks to Kane that he pushed me out a little bit more.
Just like, go offline, offline. I don't want to be on a dating app. And like,
oh my God, dating app scares me.
But come on, I mean, like, you got to know your asshole better last season, so this season,
don't.
like, why not?
Please don't go
explore
there.
more and try dating. I mean, you're so familiar with butthole, so.
Please don't, Kane, we talked about this, please don't go there.
And this next question is for all of you. If each of you had to choose, what would you say was your most memorable moment of the new season?
Oh, wow. I know mine. Please.
Yeah, I think for me, I really enjoyed San Francisco, our trip to San Francisco. And for me to get to know my mom on a deeper level and bond with her more and have that really open communication that we've never had before. So to me, that was the most meaningful.
Mine would be.
You're not my type.
Mine is being more straight up. I tend to like. I don't want to hurt people's feelings, but I feel like sometimes being honest, watching, the clips, I was like, I'm really proud of myself for finally building courage to be like, all right, just be straightforward. And especially, I got inspired by Kelly going to therapy. I used to be against it. I was like, why would I talk to a random person about my problems? But it was really funny, really fun, and it helped. It really did. So thanks, Kelly.
Well, for me, it would definitely has to be my campaign with Rihanna. I think getting hand selected by her, it's growing up as a really insecure person and still insecure. It's taught me to find my confidence and my voice. And as an overweight kid growing up in Singapore, being in America where Asian people are not seen as cool and like handsome, I'm here to kind of try to break the stereotype. And that to me was a very powerful moment. I don't know if you saw some clips of me crying, but I don't usually share that part of this side of me. It takes a lot for me to cry, and that was the most important scenes for me.
Absolutely. And Kane, you were certainly involved in many of the major storylines this season.
Oh,
Are there
thank
any off-camera moments or conversations that you wish could have been included in the final cut?
Oh, have not really watched it. You have more insight to the show than I do.
You tell us.
You tell us what's going on. Well, I don't know what's in. Honestly, I don't know what's in it, but I know we shot a lot of good stuff, and then I'm sure we capture a lot of great moments as well. Hopefully, like the ones with Heart Evangelista is in it, because she's a huge icon in the Philippines. I want to show more Asian people, more Filipinos, more Indians in the future, in time to come. So hopefully that made it.
So let's just say he made the most money out of all the Bling Empire cast. He's in every single scene. You're the richest one.
That's why I bought a ring. I'm not joking. Oh, he knows.
Right. And this next question again is up for all of you. What lessons, if any, did each of you feel like you learned this season, either about yourselves or about someone else in the group?
Oh, you don't have to be friends with everyone. I mean, I respect a lot of the cast members. I think they bring so much to the show, but I have my distance with some of them, and it's okay to have a distance. You don't have to be best friends with everyone all the time. I think it's okay to say no. It's okay to have your distance. It's okay to respect yourself, and that's something I've learned, because I've always been like, let's just be nice to people. And like for me, it's like I've grown up, and being in entertainment, I think it's very important to say no. So that's something I've learned.
I don't have a problem saying no.
We know that.
I know. That's why I love you. I know.
What was the question?
What did you learn about this season? About yourself or other casts?
About myself? Jeez,
Was that a
that
question?
I'm very emotional. Like I watched a couple scenes. I was like, I saw a line. Someone said, this girl literally cries every episode.
That was me season 1, okay?
Oh, you too?
That was me season 1.
We're like both on our periods every that I'm very emotional. I didn't realize that. And I don't know what it is. I feel like I have a lot of sides to myself. Like I can be very happy and the next minute I'm like crying and then I'm really mad. So maybe that's just being part of the Gemini. I don't know.
Yeah,
Right?
2 sides. Left and right. A little bipolar, but
Like
What?
my hair today.
I think for me, it's just be more open and hopeful, because I think like I got a little jaded especially with dating. So I think there is a happy ending, and just
Really?
Really?
there's still good people
With
out
John?
there. No, there's still good people out there.
All right. And as a final question, if each of you had to describe the new season and your adventures in 3 words, what would they be?
Wow.
Oh my God, I said this last season. Dramatic.
3 words, Kim.
Oh, 3 words. Fun.
3 syllables.
Fun. Shut up. Fun, dramatic, and crazy.
Yeah. I would say unpredictable. Definitely unpredictable. A lot of laughters and heartfelt.
Yeah. Harder, better, faster, stronger.
That's
4
4.
words.
You can't count, so.
Thank you all so much for your time today. It's always a pleasure, and I hope you have an amazing
Thank
rest
you.
of your day.
Thanks, Michael.
Thank you. Thank you.